Remember, theme is the main message of a text. It needs to be defended or supported by evidence from the story. Theme is also influenced by your schema. It is very possible that two people can read the same story with the same evidence but walk away with a slightly different theme based on their own experiences and interpretation of that evidence. Sometimes stories even have more than one theme. In this story, you will find a couple of different themes, and by really analyzing those themes, we can put them together to find an overarching message. So read the story along with me in your head while I read it aloud. Two brothers set out on a journey together. At noon they lay down in a forest to rest. When they woke up, they saw a stone lying next to them. There was something written on the stone, and they tried to make out what it was. "Whoever finds this stone," they read, "let him go straight into the forest at sunrise. In the forest a river will appear. Let him swim across the river to the other side. There he will find a she-bear and her cubs. Let him take the cubs from her and run up the mountain with them, without once looking back. On the top of the mountain he will see a house, and in that house he will find happiness." When they had read what was written on the stone, the younger brother said, "Let us go together. We can swim across the river, carry off the bear cubs, take them to the house on the mountain, and together find happiness." "I am not going into the forest after bear cubs," said the elder brother, "and I advise you not to go. In the first place, no one can know whether what is written on the stone is the truth. Perhaps it is written in jest. It is even possible that we have not read it correctly. In the second place, even if what is written here is the truth, I suppose we go into the forest and night comes and we cannot find the river. We shall be lost. And if we do find the river, how are we going to swim across it? It may be broad and swift. In the third place, even if we swim across the river, do you think it is an easy thing to take her cubs away from the she-bear? She will seize us, and instead of finding happiness, we shall perish, and all for nothing. In the fourth place, even if we succeed in carrying off the bear cubs, we could not run up a mountain without stopping to rest. And, most important of all, the stone does not tell us what kind of happiness we shall find in that house. It may be that happiness awaiting us there is not at all the sort of happiness we would want." "In my opinion," said the younger brother, "you are wrong. What is written on a stone could not have been put there without reason, and it is perfectly clear. In the first place, no harm will come to us if we try. In the second place, if we do not go, someone else will read the inscription on the stone and find happiness, and we shall have lost it all. In the third place, if you do not make an effort and try hard, nothing in the world will succeed. In the fourth place, I should not want it thought that I was afraid of anything." The younger brother set off, and the elder remained behind. No sooner had the younger brother gone into the forest than he found the river, swam across it, and there on the other side was the she-bear fast asleep. He took her cubs and ran up the mountain without looking back. When he reached the top of the mountain, the people came out to meet him with a carriage to take him to the city, where they made him the king. He ruled for 5 years. In the 6th year, another king, who was stronger than he, waged war against him. The city was conquered, and he was driven out. Again the younger brother became a wanderer, and he arrived one day at the house of the elder brother. The elder brother was living in a village and had grown neither rich nor poor. The two brothers rejoiced at seeing each other, and at once began telling of all that had happened to them. "You see," said the elder brother, "I was right. Here I have lived quietly and well, while you, though you may have been a king, have seen a great deal of trouble." "I do not regret having gone into the forest and up the mountain," replied the younger brother. "I may have nothing now, but I shall always have something to remember, while you have no memories at all." Now that's where the story ends. We have two main characters, and we know our theme is typically driven around those characters. What's interesting about this story is that the two characters still seem to have taken away very different life lessons, and for that reason it suggests that this story could have several different themes. Now we know the end of the story can sometimes help us to identify the theme. So if I look at this paragraph right here with the elder brother, I notice that the elder brother is saying that when you live quietly, even though you may not have great, amazing successes, you tend to have the better life because you haven't lost anything. You haven't had troubles. You have gained things without any loss. The younger brother, on the other hand, has a very different perspective. The younger brother says that he doesn't regret those troubles, that through those troubles he has gained a lot, including memories and riches. So even though you sometimes lose things, when you risk things, you're more likely to gain in the end than to lose. So if I look at these two statements, I can come up with two separate themes based on which character I'm looking at. So for the first character, we want to look at the younger brother. More is gained from life in taking risks. Your gains will outweigh your losses. I need to go into the story to prove this by finding evidence. So how do I know, based on the story, that more is gained from taking risks? So the younger brother risked going into the forest and was rewarded by being made king. So he took a risk, and even though there was a risk involved and he could have lost things, he had good things happen in the end. He was made king. And also he said that even though he had troubles, he is left with memories, and those are more valuable than anything else. Now let's compare this theme, more is gained from life in taking risks, your gains will outweigh your losses, to the older brother's theme. The older brother is saying more is gained in life from risking little and being safe. Notice how these are two very different themes. The first one says risk it all and good things will happen. The second one says don't risk anything and then at least you won't lose what you do have. Let's find evidence to prove the older brother's theme. More is gained in life from risking little and being safe. So it says the older brother did not go into the forest. He ended up neither rich nor poor. And then also the fact that he said that he did not have troubles in life. So these three pieces of evidence prove that it is better not to risk things. He ended up not poor. He didn't have troubles, and so life was okay for him. These two pieces of evidence prove this thing, the fact that if you take risks, you'll gain more. When the younger brother took a risk, he became king. And yes, he had some troubles, but in the end, he says the memories that he gained were worth it. So you could stop here. You have two separate themes. But sometimes it's nice to go a little deeper and think about what is the author actually saying about this? Why can we have these two very different themes? Well, if you think about it, each of these different themes is relating to the person. The younger brother thinks one thing, the big brother thinks the other thing. Really, what this author is telling us is the value of life is in the eye of the beholder, and that it's up to you to find value in your own life. The older brother found value in not taking risks. The younger brother found value in taking those risks. So my synthesis, putting it together, is that life can be meaningful in many different ways. It is up to you to find meaning in your life, whether you're a risk taker or play it safe.